Hi, I'm Leah Griffith, and I'm going to show you how to make these bird ornaments that you can find in this paper kit. They come in gold, white, and red, and the only tools that you're going to need is a hot glue gun, and I always use low temperature, glue sticks, and a pair of scissors. There are 7 pieces for each bird, and they've already been cut out, so all you have to do is punch them out. The next step is to curl the paper to make the shape, and you'll use the edge of your scissors to do this. Each shape is a little bit different, but pretty much all of them I will very, very gently with the edge of my scissors curl them down. You want to do this slowly because you don't want to get ridges in your paper. So it might take a couple through, and you'll curl this similar to what you would do with, a ribbon for Christmas. So I'm softly curling the wings. I don't need to curl out the beak, that stays flat. The back of the bird will curl down, and then the tail feathers, I'll curl those back up again. Same with the head of the bird, curls down, the back of the bird down, and then the tail feathers curl up. For this piece, it's pretty much the same. The side cheeks curl down, the side wings are down, the back just a little bit of a curl, and then the tail feathers curl up. And my last 2 pieces are 2 tail feathers. Now we're ready to assemble. This piece is the center of the bird, so we'll build everything off of here. I will put a little bit of glue right behind the wings and in front of the body, just a little strip, and I'll place that cross section on top so you can see how these pieces meet. The next piece we'll add are the side wings, and you do this only by adding glue just to the point of the beak and lining up the beaks. I'm going to rub the glue off on the edges. You just hold that and let it cool. Our next piece is the top. Again, just add a little bit of glue to the tip of the beak. Line up the beaks and let that cool. You'll then lift up the head and add some glue right on that cross section. Curve the head and line up the neck, the thinnest part of the neck. You then do the same thing with the body. Put some glue right across where the tail attaches to the back and line those 2 pieces up together in the thinnest section. For the bottom of the bird, you'll want to make sure that the curve goes the other direction, and that will be the bird's belly. Add a little bit of glue to the beak and line the beaks up together. Hold gently until it cools. You can cut that extra glue off at the end. Add some glue at the cross section where it's the thinnest between the tail and the body. Curve that up and glue it to the rest of the feathers. And you can see how the body now has formed a really pretty bird belly. Now to form the sides of the birds, I'm going to start with these 2 pieces in the front. On the front side, I'll add just a little bit of glue and pull it around and tuck it underneath the bird, inside the belly. And I'll do that to both sides. I'll then turn the bird around and do the same thing to these 2 pieces that have points on the end. They're not feathers, they're more of the side of the bird. Add some glue to the very top tip and then tuck it back in between these 2 pieces, and this kind of gives the bird a little bit of a side. And now we're ready to place the feathers. So I'll start with the smallest side feathers. Add some glue just to the tip. I'm turning the bird over so I can see the back side, and I'll place the tip right behind the tail feather. Do the same to the other one. Now for the large side wings, I'm going to run a little bit of glue on the edge and then place it just on the edge of the paper so it holds. And this covers the last hole on the side of the bird. And I'll do that on both sides. The last 2 pieces in this assembly is the cheek. So this is how we'll do it. I'm going to use my fingers to press these forward, add some glue on the point, and then align that point up with the beak. You can see how I've done it right here. So the point points toward the beak. Then we have the last two tail feathers. Put some glue right there. And I like to cross the tail feathers so that they flare out just a little bit. And as you can see, all my tail feathers flip up, except this one's down, and that's okay too. If you want to, you can recurl it up, but I think that looks great. And there you have your little bird. I designed these little birds because they remind me of my mother, and I think they're so perfect to put into your Christmas tree. You can use them to decorate your holiday dinner table by putting them on top of the plate, or if you have a beautifully wrapped gift, how pretty would that be sitting on top?